Okay, good morning, iPad friends. I just want to do a quick review of some basic Zoom iPad items. Move my camera a little bit. Go into your settings, make sure you have your Zoom on. Zoom is going to be not the Zoom we're using to teach, but how we enlarge on our screen. Make sure you go into accessibility and just know that at the bottom you can change your Zoom max level. And I usually put it right in the middle. Hit your home button, go back, and we are gonna just open the internet. I have some fun things about dogs pulled up. And so everybody can pinch and zoom on your internet on the iPad. Pretty easy breezy. The other thing we could do is do 3 fingers, 1, 2, 3, 3 taps. And what I just did was I made a magnifying glass. Okay. How do I adjust this? So I can come in and minimize or maximize my font size to use the magnifier how I want. And this is helpful if I want to really focus in on a detail, but I don't want to lose where I am on the page. And so I'm going to minimize that. I can resize the lens if I want and make it a little bit easier to catch more of the space. So yeah, now I'm on American Kennel Club, which is kind of cool. So it just helps me be able to read more words on a line, but magnify where I am on the page and not lose if I'm at the top of the page, middle of the page, etc. So that's kind of a fun feature for enlarging on the iPad. I'm going to zoom out and get rid of that. Obviously, swiping up and down is how I'm going to move my page. To get to my app switcher, I'm going to double click home, and I also have this filter here. Sorry. So I double clicked home. I'm going to turn my magnifier off. Get out of there, buddy. So this is how I'm going to close my apps. So this is another very basic intro to iPad task. If you have a bunch of apps open, it can make your device run a little bit slower. So I'm going to close that, and now I'm back to my home page. So that is what I want you to look at this week. One more thing, when you're coming in to your iPad, go to display and just know that we can make this feel a little bit better on our eyes for brightness. And I think text size. So if I need bigger, I can just automatically enlarge within display. So I'm in display and brightness settings, which is right below general, couple down typically. And so there we go. So if you guys have any questions, this is just some basic setting things that I want you to look at this week for your iPad tech using some of your gestures. Just going to kind of ease into it this week.